Do 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 do. Hello, chat. How's it going today, everybody? Hope people are doing well. Seeing y'all chatting in, well, the chat. See, Cake's here, Ben, Star, Black. And in fact, that seems to be the totality of people at the moment, which is fine. People will roll up over time, they always do, especially for Genshin streams. Hope that it's all going well for you this fine day, folks. See, Star says, drove over 100 miles today. Whoo, buddy. Nice. Hey, Fine is here. What's up, Fine? How's it going? Exclamation mark lurk. Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with lurking. Anytime I watch a stream, almost 90% of the time I'm lurking, so unless I have a question to ask. And even then I'm usually asking chat, not the particular creator at hand. Hello, birthday boy! Yeah, well thank you. Yeah, I know. The time of my birthday has finally passed, but it's been great. It's been a good time. Oh, I'm excited to play some Genshin Impact. Haven't played. I actually had my PlayStation with me up in Wellsboro. Primarily so that Jane and I could watch Netflix and stuff on it at night when we were going to bed. But the first day that we were there, I went to boot up Genshin just because we didn't have anywhere to go for a little while. And Jane was getting ready and whatnot. And it took so long to update because it was like the download speed was like 3 megabytes per second. And I was only getting like 600 KB of that. That by the time I finished updating, we were ready to go. And I haven't played it since. So we're going to get into it and see what's going on. Not super tired, but it feels nice to be working, even if it's not completely regular work. Hell yeah. Hey, work is work. Work is work. And if you're making money, even more so. Birthday robot. Yeah. Beep, boop. I am Tombot. Meep, boop. Disassemble. I'm trying to remember what my robo voice was from Chrono Trigger. It's been so long. It was something along those lines. But yeah. No more use for dilly-dallying. Let's get in here. I'm going to need a little bit of guidance on you guys, or from you guys, on what I'm supposed to be doing exactly. I know I need to do a story quest, at least one, to get into the Lantern Rite stuff. So I want to do that, since I know that that is limited in its time. Controller connection error. Did my controller literally just turn off while I was introing? There we go. Wonderful. What was I saying? God, I completely blanked. Brain, provide me with thoughts with which I can communicate with my audience, please. Oh yeah, what quests it is, or they are, or we are doing today. We're just gonna slaughter all these boars. Damn, that was like a lot of a lot of meat, actually. Okay, well, maybe 4 meat, but still, not bad. Oh, wait. 6 meat. Nice. But yeah, so I know I need to do that, and I believe that that is a separate quest from, who's What's-Its quest? Shenhe's quest. I believe that is different. So, yeah, we're going to roll on into that, make sure we're doing everything that we need to do so we can start doing Fleeting Colors in Flight, because I've been seeing you guys talking about it, and it seems really cool, and I don't want to miss it, because I missed it last year, I think, because I wasn't playing yet, actually. Like, I just missed it. I think I started playing, like, just after or something. Or, like, I was playing, but I was so low adventure rank that I couldn't actually do anything. So, also, I swear to God I got rid of that starting soon. That's weird. I don't know why it didn't get... I did click on that. I don't know why it didn't go away. So you didn't see me slaughtering the boars. You just have to take my word for it. Archon Quest, live chat reminder. Got it. All good to go. Let's see here. Yeah, all my dailies and everything have to be done, all that good stuff. So, let's see. Where, oh where? Crane returns on the wind. Jade Chamber Rising. Okay, go to Eugene Terrace and ask Ninglong for the details. Sick. It's honestly been a hot minute since I did a, anything story quest related that wasn't Inazuma based, so this is exciting. It'll be good to get back to it. Gotta do the crane, heron, wind on the lake, or whatever the title of that quest is. It is Shenhe's quest? Oh, I see. Okay. Also, Jane is here, but she is working on some project stuff that she has to get done before tomorrow, so she may or may not be joining us, but I'm sure she will try and check in at least at some point before we're done tonight. Missed that one for the same reasons? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because you started a while after I did, too. Missed last year's because you stopped playing around that time, but this one is really good, especially the cutscenes. All right, cool. Very, very good. Exciting. Chose the teleport point behind the palace because it's closer. Yeah, I realized my mistake there. We cut to the cutscene before I was able to do my plunging attack, so...
everyone here today to make an important announcement.
I'm hoping that the Luke didn't die from the fall there.
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
That's going to be a hell of an undertaking, isn't it? Just rebuild the Jade Chamber, one of the greatest, if not the greatest feat of engineering in the history of Teyvat, or at least of Liyue. Stopped playing last year out of spite for not getting Ganyu, and now you have her, so it's all good. Did last year's, it was good. Think you like this year better? Okay, cool.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
What is that guy's voice? Well, because didn't the game, like... The game had only been out for a few months at that point, right? Well, okay, maybe like 6 months. Because the 1-year anniversary was around when Inazuma launched, right? So, yeah, I guess it's been a while. Started around Ayaka's banner? Yeah, I know, and you blew past me at light speed.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Adepti Sigils, huh? I mean, the other two just sound fancy, but Adepti Sigils sound very specific. Gotta get a big house and make it float. How hard can it be? Fair. Game audio a little low. Fair enough. We'll bring it up. I believe I had adjusted it down previously to make sure that Jane could be audible, but since she's not here right now, we'll see how that does. Big houses are hard to build, especially without modern tech. True facts.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself.
Oh boy, fancy.
Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
It simultaneously says a lot about Ningguang's ego and a lot about the means and information at her disposal. That one of the most valuable things she can offer for a project like this is an honest answer to any question. Like, geez. Thank you. You're welcome. thanks for bringing it to my attention. Always want to make sure that you guys are having an enjoyable experience, after all.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
All right.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang sounds young in English. Needs more RR energy. Well, she's not supposed to be that old, though, right? Like, I mean, I understand why you say these things, but, you know, she's not that old. Question, can you step on me? I can totally see that going somewhere. Like, at least one person who winds up involved in this, because obviously we'll be one of them. Or I'm assuming we'll be one of them anyway. At least one person is going to be like, Lady Ningguang, and ask something completely inappropriate.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
I feel like our involvement
Heard
is...
my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
So I feel like Ningguang would honestly kind of expect our involvement at this point, so I don't know if we're going to get a reward for that. Can I really ask you anything at all? Oh, sorry. Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find out more about my brother. I don't know that she'll know much about that, Lamine, but we'll see.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Oh boy. It's the last line you can probably expect, or last time you can probably expect to hear our little friend Paimon here say anything about money to that extent.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there.
Oh, that area has been sealed off for a long time. Do we actually get to access that now?
I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Will do. I don't know that there's many people who would be able to do such a thing, but, you know.
Super busy. Come on, we'd better get going.
Rip greedy Paimon, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
Get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look!
Oh, hey!
It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Hello, Shenhe.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up.
Oh man, this guy's got the ultimate schmooze voice going on, doesn't he?
As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
Yes, indeed.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Don't just stand there. After her.
Oh, right, yeah.
Kyong? Or Kyong or Chong the Brave? Very brave. Schmoozing around as someone's lackey. Greedy Paimon's not going anywhere. I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Hear that? They said they had some
Oh my god.
useful information.
Yep, Diluc's dead.
Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Alright, let's fix Diluc's imminent death problem, shall we? Nice. God, my controls are gonna be all wonky. I've been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus literally all day. And now I've got that control scheme burned into my mind. So I'm trying to click the left thumbstick to run.
They're not here. Let's keep
There they are.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run.
Schmooze activated. Kiang, maybe? Possibly. Took until after the cutscene for Diluc to die? I guess so. I didn't really notice. Have I looked at the new outfits yet? I have. I have cycled through them. We'll get through this cutscene. I'll give my opinions on them.
Don't worry. We're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
If this is a shakedown, this is like the shittiest shakedown I've ever seen. Like, man, I just... Some deal you're trying to strike. You're like, we have stuff to give you. Just give us some money. Okay. Are you threatening her, or are you trying to actually, like, make an offer? What's happening here? Now you can play a game that looks like it's from this decade. Arceus does look like it's from this decade. Having played it, it actually looks way better than the trailers looked. It just looks like a Switch game. Only have access to 2 of them, Amber and Rosaria. Yeah, I have access to 3. But, yeah, like I said, we'll go over that in a sec.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
I wouldn't consider her hair white. I would consider it extremely pale blue. But my opinion on color has been questioned in the past, so...
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those
there it
gambling debts
is.
if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
There it is.
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you.
Got Mona's skin before Mona. Oh no! Looks white to you? Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, cause I'm comparing it to like the blue of like the stones in the walkway, which is obviously due to the current shade because it's nighttime. But like, it looks similar. It's obviously not the same color, but yeah, to me it strikes as a similar color. But that could just be Genshin color shading striking again.
It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't...
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again.
Huh. That's interesting. Why would she...
How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
Yeah, I mean, someone starts casting magic in front of you who you're trying to shake down, and like, yeah, something's definitely not right. Why these dudes just stalk this one lady? They assume that she's an easy mark, I guess.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
They're trying to intimidate people into doing business.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
I kind of like, what are the Millilith doing here? They were literally like 30 steps away.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
My god. The hooligans. Question about the new, less sexy skins. Is it true that if you don't get the character before the next version update, you won't ever be able to get their original skin? Huh. Yeah, I think as Cake says that they're always available outside of China. I think that's accurate. From what I read when the announcement was first made, the messaging seemed to imply that while it was going to be a permanent change from the moment of release forward in China, it would always just be a skin option elsewhere. I somehow don't think either of these choices really matter. But, don't worry. Everything's okay now.
Shenhe,
Hi, yes?
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
I think you would be correct.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
Paimon says after everything we do to everything out there that dares look at us funny, including normal-ass people such as treasure hoarders.
This is Lila Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
Yep. Have you not heard of the law, Shenhe?
No. Apparently not.
Really?
So petulant.
So how exactly have you...
Shenhe is hungry, I suppose. What was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are all medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal.
I like that Paimon's just 100% on board with this immediately. Like, she doesn't question, or she questions that Shenhe doesn't know what the law is, but doesn't question it at all that this seeming human being is just eating medicinal plants, and exclusively medicinal plants. Someone called me another test subject, so I murdered them. Accurate. Let's be honest here, the treasure hoarders aren't exactly normal or intelligent for the most part. Intelligent, yes, but other than that, they just seem like thugs, bandits, hooligans, etc. Now, the Fatui and their various empowered friends, on the other hand, that's a different story.
You can't work on an empty stomach.
Is she here to work? We don't even know what she's here for, Paimon.
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
I just needed to address the noise that Paimon made there. It was supposed to be a psst, but it definitely sounded like she just farted or blew a raspberry or something. Right? Psst.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
God damn. Half a pound of... A pound and a half of just raw plant material she's just going to consume.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Dear Lord. The whole stock?
Thank you.
I hope nobody needs to, like, cure any illnesses or something.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
How did they taste?
Rather awful.
But
though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
And you eat this why?
How come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food?
One large salad. I mean, yeah, fair enough, but like at least a salad has other fixins that aren't just more plants.
If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Oh, we know, Paimon, we know.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The
Oh.
food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here should only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development.
Okay, I see.
Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
You can check out the docks in Guyunstone Forest for an Easter egg. Really? Like, right now, or do I have to finish the story quest first? Well, Shenhe's got to eat, so their fault for not getting there earlier. You know, yeah, everyone should have been aware that Shenhe was rolling into town. My mistake. Like, that is a national event after all.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Honestly, the fact that Boo Boo Pharmacy didn't have more plants on supply for her in expectation, I should say, of her arrival is shameful, really. I will expect them to close within the week. I don't know when the Easter eggs pop up for this quest, but I recommend trying to find them. Okay.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
It's been like 30 minutes, Paimon, chill.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Easter eggs go away once you finish the quest. Oh boy, okay.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win!
But I need these herbs for my father's glaucoma.
Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest.
Interesting.
However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Huh. I figured she'd be more aloof than that, like she wouldn't care, but interesting.
Wow! You really don't have to.
Grandma needs medicine really badly. Yeah, but Shenhe needed lunch. Come on, she's a growing girl.
But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Sure then, let's join forces.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Her help is murder. I understand. It's suddenly 100% clear.
Vito! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay?
Chi-Chi doesn't remember why she needed all of this violet grass.
Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Oh, hello again, future character that we still haven't gotten and will hopefully one day because goddammit we need some Dendro characters so we can see what it does. Hey, Baiju.
Baiju? What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Wound dressing? Why? Is she expecting people to get hurt while they're rebuilding the chamber or something?
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I like that the theme of the night apparently is Tom asking a question that Paimon is about to immediately ask as well.
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Okay, well there you go.
Its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs.
Especially when that customer is Lady Ningguang, and as such, she could probably have me summarily executed if she so chose. It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed.
Okay. Alright. That explains that then. Fair enough.
As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Uh-huh. That's interesting. Also, I just need to point this out because I've never, I've never really seen Shenhu's full body, silhouette before. The toe ring thing that, goes into what looks like some sort of sock or something. It's like a similar type of implement or piece of clothing to her gloves that she has on where it covers one finger. That would drive me up the goddamn wall. I cannot imagine having a ring between, your toes like that. The thought of that makes me want to puke. My skin crawls. I hate that. Oh my god. That is so awful. Holy shit. Oh, god.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Very well. Thank you, sir. Don't even want him, but goddamn, it's such a tease. Seriously, man. Seriously. Ningguang needs all that wound dressing when everyone else gets buttered over the Traveler winning the contest again. Alright, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Also teased Yao Yao and some art who's apparently Dendro. Ah, okay. How do I run in this game again? There we go. Haven't heard his English voice before. It's great. It is really good. It is really good. Oh my god, there's the comment. I knew someone was going to fucking give me the business for having looked at Shenhu's feet. They were directly under the text box. They were within the field of view. Shut up.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
That's why Shenhu's an anime character and not me. Or not me. You know what? Yeah, fair enough. I can dig that. I can dig that. They can put anime characters in whatever ridiculous dress they want. I would actually go insane. At least not yet. Cosplayers going to be uncomfortable? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Listen. I'm going to tell you right now. There is a certain amount of discomfort that I will tolerate for a cosplay, okay? But there's some things that I refuse to engage with. And having, a ring between my toes like that, or anything uncomfortable like that with my feet would be a no-go. I wore full parachuting gear when I cosplayed Big Boss, and that was it was tight and it was uncomfortable, but it was fine. I did it for the cosplay. That was fine. Anything to do or even just I don't like rings on my hands either, honestly. Anything between my digits is ugh, no thank you. Next to the text box, how convenient. Listen, I didn't put it there. Blame the Genshin devs. Trying to lure in a degenerate audience. Cosplayers suffer for their art. Facts.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
Hey, look at you. I haven't done your story quest yet.
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Have we actually interacted with him like, at all in my version of the game, or are they just assuming, hey, you've done his story quest at this point, or whatever quests he's involved in at this point? Rings are bad, agreed. Oh, thank God, Cake. I'm glad you agree. Were the Big Boss eye patch so long it made you dizzy? It didn't bother me, but I also kept flipping it up. So, that's probably why. Really? I don't think so. I'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Or I just don't remember. Couldn't do a cosplay with open toes. You were very below average size as a kid and got some serious trauma from being trampled. Ooh, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment.
What's up, Jane?
Talking about cosplay.
Guys, Jane has been enthralled in the work that she's doing. Headset on, completely not paying attention to me. And then just out of the corner of my eye, I see her staring at me. And I take my headset off and she goes, you probably heard her. Talk about cosplay? She's got like a sixth sense. She knows. Oh my lord. Oh my god. We had mentioned it, yes, because Shenhe's in the quest that I'm doing right now, like the main story quest. And it's the first time that I've seen like her full body, like silhouette and design. And I noticed she has this like, you know how some characters have like a glove that only goes over like one finger? Yeah. She has something similar but on her feet, and it's held in place by a ring on her middle toe, and it just skeeved me out because like the thought of a piece of metal between my toes like that absolutely grossed me the hell out. Like I could never wear flip-flops when I was a kid because I couldn't stand the feeling of the plastic between my toes. So we got talking about cosplay and like things that we're comfortable with and not comfortable with. So that's all. You can contribute if you want, but I'm sure you're busy.
No, go ahead, carry on.
Okay, very well. We will do this thing. If you haven't, it should give you a pop-up about him. Yeah, I'll have to look at my quest log. I stumbled into the start of his quest at some point, because there's like the bookshop up on the second floor of like the Liyue markets or whatever. And he was there, but I don't think I ever finished it, so maybe that's why. Yeah, barely started a story quest on accident. Yep, that's it. Also, Cake and Ben say hi.
Oh, hello.
She says hello. Jane has that same sense for cosplay that dads do for touching the thermostat. Facts. Truth. Star says, careful, otherwise we might end up losing this stream to another hour-long conversation about wigs. No, she's still busy.
Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
Okay. Easy as that. Maybe autoplay?
I wasn't
Thank you.
counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
I like how autoplay just does this sometimes.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece.
Where like it just has huge delays sometimes for no apparent reason.
We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price.
And shame on Tom for not completing the story quest. Listen, man, I try to do all that stuff on stream, but there's never enough stream time. So I'm always playing catch-up and never quite getting to the stuff that I left behind. Wig timeline is the best timeline, that's true. That was a very fun stream.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
Whoa.
500 million?!
Yeah, that's, You know, it's times like this that we often wind up resorting to thievery, and I'm wondering if we're going to do the same here. I don't think I can afford it.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
Just like the American economy at the moment.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
What a psh!
don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
No. Who? Yeah, thank you, Paimon. Never heard of them.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Well.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite.
Okay. Alright. So you need to go raid the tomb of a powerful adepti. What could possibly go wrong?
After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
The Lisha area? Have we heard of that area before?
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure?
That's what I'm saying, Paimon.
Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him being an adeptus?
You know what? Black, you're right. Yes, theft. Just theft of a different batch of vermilionite from a different source than I was expecting.
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Ah, yes. We justify our theft for just anything by speaking for the dead. Our sins keep piling up, I see.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
I knew him.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right, then. Let's go.
Yeah, just a rumor I heard. I definitely didn't, speak to him regularly every day over tea.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine.
Xingqiu, I don't think you can call her a young lady. She's absolutely got like 10 years on you.
Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense.
Oh, we know.
Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Xingqiu, you're just making it sound like a good time, my guy. It's not theft, it's tomb raiding. Yes, the Lara Croft defense. Of course. How could I have been so foolish as to not think of it immediately?
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Xingqiu, okay. I can never trust Paimon's pronunciation of anything, though. It's always wrong, or always sounds wrong anyway. Lisha. Oh, right here? Oh, okay. I never realized that was the name of this place. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right. Well, let's get to it. Source? I made it up. And yes, before anyone asks, Ganyu's not currently on the team because, as previously stated, I haven't really played since we got her. So even though I was able to level her up a fair amount, where is she? Oh yeah, Ball has the ability to hit 90. I just don't have any XP books at this point. Where is she? There she is. She is 69, nice, out of 70. And I mean, she does have the bow, so it's not like she'd be completely useless, but, I was going around doing other stuff with the actual team. So, I haven't really had the chance to utilize her yet.
You shouldn't see me like...
Oh my, again.
Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Why did my controller disconnect? Hello, computer? Come back to me? There we go, that was weird. Controller, turn on. We're doing this. Oh, good. This is my favorite thing that my controllers like to do sometimes. So not only did I get jebaited once again by the cutscene and kill Zhongli, now my controller's decided to disconnect. Okay, hold on. Friend who was talking about is Chunyun because Shenhe is his aunt, as revealed in his trailer. Or her trailer. Oh, okay. I haven't watched her trailer. Did I pick up my wishes from the shop this month? I have not. I will have to do that. I feel like they have characters intentionally mispronounce the names just to fuck with the English-speaking audience. Hey, Ram's here, and JT is here. What's up? Everything went wrong. No, and it's not out of batteries. I literally just charged it before the stream. Genshin does this sometimes with my Xbox controllers. Like, it just randomly causes the dongle to stop working, and then I can never get it to reconnect. So, give me 1 second. We're going to just do this. And now I'm not going to be able to get out of it, like the reconnect controller thing, because it won't reconnect. So, I have to close the game, turn my controller back on, hope it doesn't disconnect again for some stupid reason, and then relaunch the game. Go get batteries for my tiny controller. It's fully charged! It was plugged in for hours, and it's a, like, relatively new battery pack. And it's not even the busted controller. I just sent that out to light. This is a different one. I like that everything went wrong just as, like, everyone rolled up in chat. It's one day after my birthday, and the world was like, alright, time to get bent, son. Doing good, just making some dinner? Hell yeah, Ram. Good to hear. What are you making? I had soup. Soup and leftover bruschetta from Jane and I's dinner out last night. It was good. And I have cake in there that I'm probably going to grab some of soon. Ooh. Alright, let's get the starting soon off the screen once more. There we go. You know how to stop it from doing that? Oh, shit. How do you do it, Ben? Let me know. It would be lovely to know. Alright. Alright, yep, Zhongli is still dead. I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't be dead, but whatever. We'll just feed him a bunch of chicken and mushroom skewers. There we go. Dongles. Yes, dongles. Alright, we're going to plunging attack from a higher height this time. Salmon and white rice, nice. Yeah, we have salmon in the freezer. I'm actually going to make it according to IR Fine's recipe that he posted in the Discord the other day.
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Making some pork chops, nice. Awesome. Life is like, happy birthday, here's your gift. Disappointment. Well, no, there was nothing disappointing about this birthday this year. Jane made sure to take care of that for us. Hey, caffeine! Money for the money dragon, dollars for the leg man. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Not sure why it's not popping up on stream. Unless we have just a hella delay again. Huh. Is everything just going wrong today? Is that the goal? Is that what's happening? Huh. Did the alert play for y'all? It should have. Well, either way, thank you, Caffeine. Very much appreciated. Your generosity is always appreciated. It's always good to have you around. Well, you know how it goes. I will find. Probably making it tomorrow. So, I'll have to pick up a couple things from the store. Currently doing a home COVID test because your roommate's positive. Oh no! I'm sorry, Caffeine. I hope you're alright. No alert here. Sorry. OBS, what are you doing to me? Let's refresh.
Well,
there it is.
If you don't want the treasure, Paimon can hang on to it for you, free of charge.
I had to manually play it, but we got it to work. And Shenhe just fucking freezes us and we die right there. Credits roll. That's the end of Genshin Impact.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
All that matters is that you get the money, dude. It's all good. No, I refuse. You must be recognized for your generosity, damn it.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Think you're COVID-free now? The first 3 days were rough. I didn't even know you had it, Ram. I'm sorry. Jeez. I know everyone's getting it right now, honestly, so I'm glad that you're doing better. Hope it stays that way for you. Should. Hello, Sealy friend. Where are you going to take us this fine day? I really thought that we were making it up on that. Apparently, I was incorrect. teleport waypoint unlocked.
And then disappear. Should we go over and take a look?
I mean, hell yeah, absolutely. No cryo in current party. Is this our chance? An abode created by Seagazer. It has been abandoned for some time, but the adeptal energies within still power many an automatic defense system to deter trespassers. God, I'm having a hard time talking today. Not that that's really anything new, and honestly, every time I say that, it's just silly and pointless because I can never talk. You guys know it. Alright, Ganyu, come here.
Time to begin work?
All good now, just a slight cough. Hell yeah. Good to hear. And Cake even says use Ganyu here. Excellent. Done and done.
Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here?
Oh, this is already cool looking. I love the insides of these, like, Adepti abodes. They're always so sick. Then it'll let you trial Shenhe and Buffer. Yes! Come on and slam you, and welcome to the canyon.
So many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I like the music here.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shenhe?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Okay. Jeez, how big is this place? Good lord. There's just, yeah, okay. We just came in through a waterfall, and that's that. Also, no, I don't want to leave the domain. I just remembered that I said, oh yeah, there she is, Shenhe, we've got her. Sick. I just remembered I said that we were going to look at the alternate outfits for the characters. So, let's do that, shall we? Where is Rosaria? Okay. So, I'm not using Rosaria's alternate outfit. And where can we... There we go, dressing room. I'm not particularly planning to. Although I do think of all of the redesigns, hers is the coolest and the most well done and the most fitting for her character. At least of the ones that I have. I can't really speak to the Jean one. But, yeah, like, I like it. It's cool. I imagine that, like, this would be the outfit that she would wear when she's out and about doing Batman-esque things, when she's rounding up scoundrels in the night. But, like, I love her original design. Hers is one of the first designs that I saw on, like, Twitter and stuff that I recognized as a Genshin character design. And it's one of the things that made me want to play the game. And I mean, you guys probably remember when I first started playing, I talked about how I wanted to get her because I thought she was really, really cool. And, I mean, I stand by that. There's a reason that she's level 90 and why she's one of the characters that I use constantly. So, yeah, I like this design. I definitely think it's the best of the 4 new designs, but I'm sticking with this one for sure. As far as the others are concerned, where are Mona and Amber? Here's Mona. So, Mona's design, I don't like for a variety of reasons. The primary thing I don't like is, like, I don't like the darker shade of purple. Like, I get it's very evocative of the night sky type of theme that she has going on, but I like the more lavender-esque purple more. And then I also don't like how sparkly this design is. I don't like all the extra stars on it, which, again, I understand it's meant to evoke that kind of night sky aesthetic, but I like that this design is a little bit simpler, and, like, I don't know, it just lets the colors speak more, you know? I've actually never looked at the cloak. Pretty much the same. I wish she didn't turn. Yeah, it's pretty much the same design. Actually, it's, like, exactly the same design. Except her vision? No, her vision is still there too. Okay. Yeah, so I like the lighter colors on this one. And less sparkles. It just, to me, it looks better in that regard. I feel like it just works better from a color scheme standpoint. Then we have Amber. And Amber is kind of hard because it's like there's very few changes. Like, very few. And I mean, really the only way I can describe it is the new design looks a little bit more official and a little bit less sporty. I guess because it's got, like, more... It's got slightly fancier embroidery and stuff. Like, you can see the, I don't know, would you call that lapels? I don't know. Like, below her goggles on her chest is, like, fancier looking and nicer, and it looks like she has, like, a nice button-up shirt on, whereas it looks like she has almost, like, you know, that, well, she has a hoodie, but she has, like, a hoodie and t-shirt type of design going on here, which feels less formal and more carefree and more suited to someone who's out and about scouting all over the place. So, beyond that, though, it's just, like, other than swapped colors, almost exactly the same between the two, so I really don't see that much of a difference. I also don't really like, now that I'm looking at it, the maroon all the way through, like, her torso and her pants. Like, I like that this sort of corset thing she has is black, and then, like, I guess it's almost, is it like a bodysuit thing she has going on? I don't know. I'm not good at analyzing clothes. That's more of Jane's thing, but, like, I like the contrast of the black with the gold embroidery and stuff, and then the brown for the pants and the, like, torso piece, I guess. So... I'm also not a huge fan of things like stripes and different areas of color on, like, sleeves and arm pieces and stuff. So I like that here her sleeves are almost entirely just red, as opposed to the mix of red and black here. That just doesn't appeal to me. But, yeah. And that's why I'm using the designs that I'm using, which are all the original ones. Like I said, I haven't really looked at Jean's design. I don't have her, so I haven't really been able to compare, but... see what you guys are saying in chat, now that I've rambled on for a good couple minutes there. Who's pulling for Yai? I probably will. Maybe. We'll see. Might pull just waiting to see her kit when she's out. Fair. Try some pulls for don't know if I'll spend or anything. Have enough Electro Wives for the time being, though Ayane Sakura's voice is tempting. Her ult and normal are so pretty, it's compelling to pull for her just for that. Fair. Fair. Is Jane going to be offering opinions? Nah, she's in the middle of writing stuff, I think. We were just... I just gave my analysis of the new character designs, because the redesigns for Rosaria, Amber, Jean, and Mona are out. And as we knew previously was going to happen, the non-Chinese audience got them as skins for free. And then it's a mandatory change for the Chinese audience. So, I was just giving my thoughts on them and explaining why I'm not currently using any of them. And so I was just looking through chat, and Star asked if you were going to be giving your opinion on any of them. Which you certainly can if you want. We can come through them if you're not busy, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I can take a break.
Okay. Well, if you want, because the music in this area is actually really cool. If you wanted to listen to it at all, you can. And if you want to sit, you can go through them and give your thoughts.
Well, that's really noise canceling. What'd you say?
They are really noise canceling. I said if you want, you can sit, and you can give your thoughts on them. So, here you go.
Wow, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to notice the difference.
Oh no, you will. Trust me. That's her current design. So if you click the right thumbstick, and then hit to the left.
Oh. Okay. Oh, oh.
It is cool. Okay. Of all the redesigns, I like Rosaria's the most.
I was looking at... Okay, they definitely covered her shoulders and her legs. I like the boots. I think the boots / stockings / boots / stockings.
Yeah, I can't really tell what's happening there.
Like looks like the lace up the back, like the lacing of the
bockings.
The laces, the lacing of the laces. You know. That's neat. I like that she still has heels. I like the pinstripe effect up the front. of the boots. Like the fishnets are really cool, but it's not a bad alternative. They gave her like kind of shorts, sort of, but then the other pant, it's like a pant leg on the other side.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
That's interesting.
See, chat, this is why I said Jane's way better at analyzing clothes stuff than I am, and voicing what she likes as opposed to me coming up with bullshit like terminology that tries to get my point across. I like the all black. The all black is cool. Or like the primary black.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all. I think it fits her character. You know, still has like the I don't know what to call those. Like the designs on her shorts here, the big design on her hip. Like that's still consistent throughout the rest of the design.
Oh, yeah.
See that? I don't know what to call it. It's
I'm not sure either.
Anyway.
Like sash thing, you mean?
Like this thing here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's like a symbol of the church or what. It might be. Yeah. Oh, it might be like, is it supposed to be like venti with like a simplified version of like the wings and the torso in the middle maybe or something?
Maybe. That'd be interesting.
Possibly. I'm not sure.
Sorry.
Whatever. You're examining and thinking. Who cares?
Yeah, I think that's the only other real difference is the shirt.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's my logic was kind of like I can see this kind of being her like nighttime excursion outfit for when she's going and like Batmaning around and gathering up hooligans and stuff.
Right.
Whereas like her other outfit is her more like modified normal Church of Favonius outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had scrolled up in chat, so I have to scroll back down. Ben says, Mona's such a downgrade, yada yada yada. We'll come back through all this once Jane finishes her analysis of all of them. Yeah, we'll go back through chat once Jane finishes her analysis so we can all be on the same page.
Okay. Next one.
So hit B and B. And then scroll over to Mona will be the next one. She's pretty far down the list because she's underleveled with right bumper. You can just spam it. She is coming up right there.
Okay.
So same thing, right thumbstick.
Alright, so I don't know what her alternative design looks like, but it's gonna be hard to beat this one.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Also, do you want a piece of cake?
Yeah, I'll take some cake.
I'll cut some cake while you're giving your thoughts.
That's cute, actually. She's still got a booty, though, which is good. Aha, I see what they did there. You can kind of see she's still... So in the original design, she's got tights all the way up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they snuck in some thigh skin there.
Oh, yeah.
Design.
Yep, the inner thigh.
The inner thigh skin. To me, that feels like there's I don't dislike it. I feel like there's just a little too much going on, though. Like, too much color, if that makes sense, compared to her other design. I feel like there's a lot going on.
That's pretty much what I said as well. Like, I don't like the darker purple. I like the lighter, more lavendery purple in her original design.
Yeah, there's just a lot here.
It's too sparkly.
Yeah.
Like there's some stars and sparkles on her original, but nowhere near as much.
Yeah.
And I think it helps the rest of the outfit and the colors pop. Like here, it looks like she got doused in glitter almost.
Right, I agree with you. I think there's just a lot going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of star motif, a lot of glitter.
And that's why I said, like, yeah, okay, she's the astrologer, she's supposed to have the night motif, all that type of stuff, but, like, it's too much.
Yeah, I agree. Who's the next one?
Amber. And she's the last one, because I don't have Jean.
Oh, okay. How do I select again?
Right bumper.
All right. Okay. Wow, they didn't do a whole lot, did they?
No. Well, I really don't think hers needed to be redone in the first place, but...
Oh, you can't... Oh. I see what they changed. Yep, that's it. Yep.
All that booty be gone?
Yeah. Although I do like the little scalloped edges under her shorts now, even though it does do what it does to her overall design. It's cute though. I used to have shorts like that. Otherwise, like, it seems like it's just a color change.
For the most part, yeah. This piece is for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't really see a difference other than color, and then, you know, that, but...
Yeah, of all the designs, hers is definitely the least impactful, and I do really feel the least necessary.
Yeah, like what? Just
like
you can just erase those 2 lines. You don't have to make her shorts longer.
Right, right.
So, I don't know. In terms of actual like design, I like this one better.
Do you?
Of the clothing, yeah. The clothing is just cuter to me.
Gotcha. See, the reason the logic I gave was that this feels more formal, whereas like this has more of like a hoodie and t-shirt, like loose and casual, easy for exploration and scouting type of design.
Yeah.
Which I feel like fits her more, you know? Like, this to me is like her formal, like, her dress attire, you know, that she would have on parade or something like that, that she, like, moans and groans about having to wear, you know? And then immediately switches back to this as soon as she's about to go back out on patrol.
Right.
That's just what it feels like to me. So, and yeah, I mean, that's and I stated the reason for Rosaria, since I had already stated Amber and Mona's designs while you were here, was Rosaria's design is like one of the first characters I remember seeing like on Twitter and recognizing as a Genshin character, and is actually one of the reasons I wanted to play the game, because she just looked so cool. And I don't know if you remember, but back when we first started playing, I talked about how I was excited for her to come around on a banner again, because I wanted to be able to get her. And I mean, as soon as I did, I've been using her ever since, because she's awesome. So, to me, as much as I really do think this design is super cool, this is the design that I got to know. So, I'm gonna probably wind up sticking with it. But with our logic out of the way,
it's cool that they give you the option.
Yes, absolutely. No, it is nice. I mean, like, they could have just had them exclusive to China as a requirement for changing it there, and they could have just like changed it across the board for everyone. But they already like expected it to cause such outrage in China, which it did. They knew changing it everywhere would have had everyone up in arms. So, you know. Let's see here. Saw a comparison of Rosaria between updates and oof, talk about nerfed. Oh yeah. We talked about that back when we first got her. When she was just an NPC, we talked about before how apparently she had like a much larger chest than she does now. Which, I mean, she's still quite large, so it's amazing that they actually shrank her in between being an NPC and being a player character. But yeah. Let's see here. You like hers, and Jean's is really nice. I've heard people say that Jean's is the best because it makes the most sense for her as like being essentially the Grand Marshal, or like the stand-in Grand Marshal of the Knights of Favonius. It looks very formal. So if I had her, I'd be able to check it out, but she gets thigh highs. Mona's is such a downgrade, says Ben. I would agree. Like Jane said, it's cute, but there's just too much going on. I like her more simple design. Like the dark colors and sparkly look of the redesign, TBH, it's all subjective. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Like, I'm sure there's people that like or dislike all of the designs in differing ways from what Jane and I have said and from what you guys think, you know? Thigh highs are good when used correctly. They can ruin the elegance of a design, like this case. See, it's hard to know which... I'm assuming... Probably talking about Mona, yeah.
Maybe.
Basically everything except her legs was changed on Amber. Fair enough. But like the overall...
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
I forgot that there's memberships on now, so the alerts that I set up ages ago that I only have Darkest Dungeon ones for, those are the membership alerts that are there. So, hi, Shimia! Thanks for joining! Thanks for getting a membership, my friend. Very much appreciated. I know I haven't talked about those on stream yet, so, funny. I will have to set up a Genshin-specific one of that. And also, sorry that was loud. Jesus Christ. I did not expect that to be that loud. I'm gonna have to go into the settings and change that in a second. Mind you of the Warlock ornament set with the Pegasus constellation? I know what you're talking about, Ram, but I can't bring it to mind at the moment. I know it's a Destiny thing. Apparently, a big part of the change is China wanting government officials to look more respectable. Interesting. Also, Amber's butt is covered 2% more. That's the real reason why. Jane writes. Jane is writing, like, down notes or something for a thing that she's working on. She's not typically a writer.
Oh, no,
no.
I'm not a writer. I'm not that cool.
Caffeine doesn't dislike the new designs at all, and that's saying something since I'm predisposed to hate any results of censorship. I mean, yeah, I would agree, and I think Jane is the same way.
I was surprised by how much I didn't hate those reskins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really don't... I don't dislike them except for the Mono one. The Mono one doesn't resonate with me, but yeah, I don't hate any of them. I just prefer the other ones. Sad reason for it, which was just for variety, not government. Yeah. The long boots, the stoots. Fine comes back and there's a Jane here now. Hell yeah, absolutely. Seems like they tried to make them good at least, but yeah, not a fan. And I mean, of course, MiHoYo has the resources to make them good, so I'm really not surprised. If they're going to be forced to do something like this, they're at least going to go to the effort of making it look good, you know? The church made her cover her shoulders. Cake! One might say this cake is killer. Mona will always have cake, says Ben.
Yes.
Oh my god, you guys. Except for those cakes that are like 90% icing. Yeah, and thank God my birthday cake is not like that, because I can't stand cake like that. Jane noticed right away. The difference with Mona. Or with Amber.
Oh, yeah. You know.
Rip Amber's bum lines.
Yeah. Blinds.
Amber looks more like Baron Bunny now. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Quest a bat/bonk emoji. Ooh, I can see it working something like that in for sure. In the description for Amber's new outfit, it says it's just a more formal version of her regular outfit. I didn't notice that. You can see jeans in the character archive. Oh, cool. We'll check that out. Yeah, and there's Shimia joining. Beans! I'll tolerate the volume because Wayne June's voice is too good. That's true. That's true. Hope we still get manga Amber skins, despite one of them being way more revealing. It would be cool to see more of like the manga-specific stuff come in, because, I mean, from what little I've seen of it, it is really cool. So, with all of that said, let's take a look at Jean's design quick. I'll get that pulled up, and then, Jane, if you want to give your thoughts while I'm giving mine. And then I'll see about turning down that volume, because that was... Oh, can I not access the character archive while we're in the domain? That seems like an oversight if that's the case. I mean, I'll just leave the domain. I don't care. I can come back in. Damn, you destroyed that piece of cake, too.
I did.
Holy smokes. Okay. We're standing in the water. Okay.
He's wet.
He is. Alright, character archive. Jean is here. Okay. So, details. Doesn't look like I can look at it here. No, you can't. Also, I don't know if you can see outfits there. Fair enough. All right, well, we're not going to be looking at Jean's design then because I'm not able to look at it.
I wonder what they would have changed.
From what I remember seeing, it's basically kind of like with Amber's, just a more formal type of deal.
Huh.
But I really can't recall.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Now, while I'm thinking of it, let me get that notification turned down. I do really like the music in this domain, though. Like, just having it going while we've been sitting here chilling has been pretty nice. Alerts. Members. Oh, you know what? I did set up a Genshin one for this now that I'm thinking about it. I think. Oh. Did I? I have a generic one, I think. Maybe. We're going to find out. No, I don't. It's just the Wayne June one. So, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, we'll save that. And at least now, even though it's going to be Wayne June, it will at least be the leggy boy. So it'll be a little bit more on point than it otherwise would have been. So, alright. Let's get back to things, shall we? Maybe go to the shop? Oh, maybe? No, I don't think so. Although I can do my shopping while we're here. Ta-da! And I can actually get... There's a Beidou here. What constellation is my Beidou while we're at this? Because if that's the last one that I need, then I'm just going to save up and get that. It is the last one that I need. Okay. We have to be able to get Beidou before, or the last Beidou constellation before the shop rolls over. Put it side by side of Jeans in the Discord. Okay, we'll check that out in a little while. Wait, there's mail here? So many distractions, jeez. Web event, The Great Banquet of the Adepti, now online. Alright, I'll have to check that out at some point. We have everything there, so I'm not sure why there was a notification. Okay! Back to the plot. What even was the... It said there was a new teleport waypoint. But I don't believe them. So we're just going to go back up here and we'll fly down. While I continue to eat cake. It's delicious. Use her summer outfit to access her skins. Oh, no shit. Really? So, I mean, I want to purchase this. Aha! Jane, I found it.
What?
Jean's alternate design. You can come take a look. Look at you, Ram, figuring out the workarounds. So this is her normal design.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, very nice, whatever. And then this is her alternate design.
Okay.
So, pretty similar, I would say. You can flip back and forth since you have the more critical eye, and that gives me an excuse to eat more cake.
How cute. Oh.
Oh, yeah, her summer design.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Shame it's like $20.
Yeah.
Cannibalizing cake right now. Not that kind of cake.
That's funny. They had like a gradient, like light red to black there.
Oh, yeah. On her hips. Huh. I didn't notice that. See, this is why I need you for these things. It's funny because it's like her upper arms are still technically bare. She just has a mantle on, so they're covered even with like the more formal.
What kind of shirt is that?
It's like a vest with like a button-up sleeveless shirt underneath it.
It's cute. I like it.
It definitely feels like just like again kind of a more formal while still similar to her original outfit kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I think they did a good job of not just slapping blocks of clothing on characters over their, like, more, I guess, private areas. Calling it
to be
a new outfit, a formal outfit.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would agree. Like, matters of taste aside, like we said, they did at least put effort into it.
Yeah.
So
that's the most important thing.
Like, I could see them coming out with these characters and this just having been Jean's design. You know?
Yeah, I really like the black. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I can see, like, her original outfit being, like, her summer dress or something, and this being, like, her winter dress or something like that, if she had different uniforms for different seasons or something.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your input, Jane.
Of course.
Physically cringed when you said that outfit was $20. Yep. And Star says 30, he thinks. So, I mean, certainly I haven't looked that close. All the black and extra chess pieces go from kind knight to dictator. Yeah, I can see a little bit of a more dictatorial vibe going on there. That's true. That's true. New design is described as ceremonial there. Yeah, that's definitely the feel that it gives. Butt lines and shadows? There were butt lines? I never even noticed. What do you mean, huh? Ram said her butt lines and shadows are gone. Oh, like... Oh, God, yeah, I would not have noticed that. So, like, okay, on her original design, right? You can kind of see where, like, you know, where her butt is. And there's, like, shadows and... If you would stop moving, Gene. And, like, lines and stuff there. Not the case here. Well, the line's still in a little bit, but, like, definitely not as dramatic.
Okay, so she still has, like, they didn't erase a part of her anatomy completely.
Correct. It's just, like, through shading and line work, nowhere near as pronounced as it was, which is such a minor detail.
So minor, yeah.
Because, like, she's got this great big, like, overcoat with tails that completely covers everything already.
That's insane.
That's wild. I never would have noticed that. Good point out, Ram.
Wow, okay.
All right. With all of that character design analysis out of the way, let's actually get down there, shall we? And do what we came here to do in the first place. More noticeable when you're dashing. That makes sense. Also, I wonder... Hold on. One more distraction. Oh, that's right. We had wishes left over. I forgot. For Yai. Right. Beto's on the current banner, though. Now I'm even more tempted to do more wishes than I was before. I forgot that Beto's on the current banner. All right, we'll consider it. We'll consider it.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now?
Yeah, we know. We just did this.
I book with any.
Give back her butt. Oh my God.
These are not real. If we want to go down, we must first.
All right, then let's.
I sense the presence.
All right. So we have Shenhe available to us. And remind me how she works, guys. Like, I know we can use her to buff Ganyu, but like, what does that? Is it her charged skill? I don't remember. It's not her burst, right? With normal charged and plunging attacks, elemental skills, and elemental bursts deal cryo damage to opponents. The damage dealt is increased based on Shenhe's current attack. Okay. So, that's just on use, whether you hold it or just cast it, right? The Icy Quill's effects will be cleared once its duration ends or after being triggered a certain number of times. When held rather than pressed, the Icy Quill's effect lasts longer and can be triggered more times. Okay, cool. So we do want to hold it, switch to Ganyu, do everything she does, which I actually need to read up on. I don't remember how she works. When one cryo damage instance strikes multiple opponents, the effect is triggered multiple times based on the number of opponents hit. The number of times the effect is triggered is calculated independently for each party member with the Icy Quill. Okay. Gotcha. The Talisman Spirit creates a field that decreases the cryo res and physical res of opponents within it. Okay. So both abilities that she has will wind up buffing Ganyu. Cool. Gotcha. Oh, wait, and what are her, like, passives? Active character within the field created by Divine Maiden's Deliverances gains 15% cryo damage bonus. Okay. Normal charge and plunging attack damage increased by 15% for 15 seconds. Okay. Cool. Oh, look at that. Gains 25% more rewards when dispatched on a Leeway expedition for 20 hours. Okay. So rather than shortening the duration like the other characters do, she gives you more stuff for a longer duration. Cool. Or like, as a reward for a longer duration, specifically. Save for Yai, man. Yeah, but like, that's another character I have to build. We could get a Constellation of Ganyu. We could get the last Beidou that we need, you know? The skill gives stacks that give damage boost to cryo of every team member based on her attack. Right. For Ganyu, you want to hold her skill. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. So, cool. We'll do that. So, how is this going to work in here? Okay, we're just able to walk on it. Sick. Very cool. This is super dope. Alright. Just gonna spare myself that pain really quick. So we do this, and then we do this. Yeah, she still does disgusting amounts of damage. Dear God. What do Ganyu's skills do again? Let's see here. Her skills that, like, aren't leveled at all. Let's see. Her charged attack with her bow performs a precise aimed shot with increased damage. While aiming, an icy aura will accumulate on the arrowhead. Yada, yada, yada. Charge level 1 fires off an icy arrow that deals cryo damage. Charge level 2 fires off a frost flake arrow that deals cryo damage. The arrow blooms after hitting its target, dealing AoE cryo damage. Cool. Trail of the Qilin. Leaving a single Ice Lotus behind, Ganyu dashes backward, shunning all impurity and dealing AoE cryo damage. Continuously... Oh, it taunts. Continuously taunts surrounding opponents. Okay. Its endurance scales on her HP, and blooms profusely when destroyed or once its duration ends, dealing AoE cryo damage. Sick. And Celestial Shower. Coalesces atmospheric frost and snow to summon a sacred cryo pearl that exorcises evil. During its ability duration, the Sacred Cryo Pearl will continuously rain down shards of ice, striking opponents within an AoE and dealing cryo damage. Cool. And after firing a Frostflake arrow, the crit rate of subsequent Frostflake arrows and their resulting bloom effects is increased by 20%. Nice. And she grants a cryo damage bonus to active party members. Nice! Very cool. You will get Beidous in the future. This is true. This is true. I reserve the right to roast you if you grow overly reliant on Ganyu. I mean, there's no way I could. I've already got my preferred team. Like, I'll definitely build a team with Ganyu on it and use her for relevant activities and stuff, but, like, I mean, my main... Why does the core have health? That's concerning. My main team is 2 Pyro, 2 Geo, man. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Oh, he blocked it? From behind? What a Chad. I mean, how could I grow overly reliant on Ganyu when I've got this absolute bull of a man just charging through everything in his way? Look at this guy. Look at this! Except for when he slides off a rock, apparently, but you know what I mean. Like, Ganyu's cool, don't get me wrong, but Diluc's where it's at. I'm in Amber, so no one can roast me on using OP characters. True facts. True facts.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Understood. Okay. Game. Fuck. Switch to her. Jesus. I hate it when it does that to me.
Transfiguration. Transfiguration.
Access denied. This is long overdue.
I mean, the combination of Shenhe and Ganyu is definitely really cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, look at that damage. What the hell?
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Oh, time to do damage. Is it gonna have a second phase, or no? I guess not. I see there's multiple layers to this. Okay. Hold on, I need to read chat. Not sure how you feel about Tom referring to Diluc as a bull. I guess he's more of like a hawk, but, you know, look at the way he charges through shit. He's a bull. Ganyu's C0, I think, does almost double the raw DPS of a C6 Diluc. Okay, still, come on now. Come on. Don't diss my boy like that. Why wasn't it switching right? It's, I don't know, there's just certain things on controller I can never quite get to work properly. Like, until they changed the button prompts, the, like, electro tether things that you use an electrogranum with in Inazuma, I just couldn't get the trigger half the time. Like, it just wouldn't work right. So anything where you have to, like, go into the menu and hit a button to do just has never worked right for me. I don't know why. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
I will have order.
Alright, Ganyu's a little low on health, so let's just fix this.
But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Remember, level like 50 sword, by the way. Look at this damage. Absolutely disgusting.
Born of ice and frost. All hail.
Well, this one's taking significantly less damage, I see.
Retribution.
Yep, okay, it does have a second phase. Oh, hello, big lad. Oh, he's out. Don't mind me if I just get a barrier here. Yeah, poor Zhongli just does no damage in here.
Access denied.
Oh god, please no.
This
is a tanky lad. Say, tell me he's not gonna hit by that. Not gonna get hit by that even, I can word. Yep, Guess you have to solo Amber now, Cake? I mean, don't you already for a lot of bosses and stuff? Kill it! There we go. I was going to say, we do have a Ruin Guard friend just vibing here. He's going to get up at some point, right? See, it's fine. We've got an archer with us for once, because we've Ganyu. So we can actually, you know, hit his weak spots reliably. Oh.
Luckily, there is a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
So the Ruin Guard was just there to break the floor? Interesting. Fair enough. I mean, I can accept these terms, I suppose. Oh, gee. Oh, man, it's been a while since we've seen one of these. Ah, the Stone Thresher. The weapon that probably sold better than the character it was meant for. Yeah. I would have loved to have pulled for Ito if I didn't know that Ganyu was around the corner and I'd been waiting to pull her since I started playing the game.
What's different about this stone wall? Let's take a closer look.
This is an easy setup to get the 5 elemental bursts in X seconds achievement if you don't have it. I do have it, I believe. I think we got that when we were doing the potion trial last time. Say what now? Okay, I can touch that one again. Uh-huh. Well, this is certainly interesting. Rock does not go any further. Okay. Cool. So there was just a cheeky chest hiding back there. Nice. The Ruin Guard was a red herring? Apparently, yeah. Alright, so that's as far as that goes. This one doesn't move? I guess it has to move this way? There we go. What about you? Aha! Nice. I'm so glad that they're doing, like, more dungeon-y type stuff like this now. It's so fun. Just finding little hidden treasure chests and secret areas and stuff. So nice. Alright, what are we fighting? Oh, just dudes. Yeah, sorry lads, but got a whole lot of adeptal power here. You really don't stand a chance.
Cryo incarnate.
Ah, damn it. Even tougher than the last one, fair enough. Thought for sure we were going to fall into the water and it was going to completely break my combo and I was going to be very sad.
This is order. Stabilize.
What the hell? Where'd he? Oh, he was underground? What a scumbag. Sorry, buddy, but you're done. You are just done. Alright, one more wave. 2 lads. Okay, well, we found our friends, the Ruin Guards. So we're just going to do one of these, and one of these, and we're going to do one of these. There we go. Ganyu got punched in the jaw. Ganyu got punched in the jaw again. Alright, no L time for healing.
No stone unturned. Time to clean up.
You can tell from my Ganyu's HP, if nothing else, that she is still wildly underleveled.
Do your master's bidding. Transfiguration.
Order guide you.
See you, lads. Nice. He was on the pillar? Oh, that makes perfect sense. Cool. Fair enough. Imagine if I ever build Diluc for vaporized DPS. So that would be water and pyro, right? That could be pretty cool. This way. What do we got, little friend? What's back here? Ooh.
Look, over there! Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Well, this is cool. And yes, it certainly does look like it. If I remember correctly, the bottom of the Jade Chamber was all green, which... I mean, I guess we know why it was called that now. Imagine if Tom used any vaporizer melt with the Luke, he'd be unstoppable. I like my Geo-Pyro combination, damn it. I can sit here? Huh. Cool. Or if you use Bennett with him. Yeah, Bennett, I need to level up.
Is this it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge!
Well, so is the Jade Chamber, after all.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Maybe because we're in an
All
alternate
straight
reality.
doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount.
Oh.
Only after being activated does Plostrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
That's a dramatic way of putting it.
You seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story.
Geo-supremacy overpowered, lol. Hell yeah! See, Ram knows what's up. Noelle and Zhongli just makes any team indestructible. It's so great. I mean, I guess really what I could be doing is I could be doing, like, Diluc, Mona, Zhongli, and Noelle, and have an incredibly tanky team that could also make use of Vaporize. That could be good. That could be good. Noelle needs Goru for buffs. I mean, she doesn't need him. If you're just using her in a support role, then, you know, she doesn't need anything. She does perfectly well on her own. Now, if you're building her for DPS, that's a different story. But, you know, I haven't been doing that. She's just healer and tank with some pretty damn good damage output, but...
I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like that.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something.
Yes, Paimon? What did you just realize? Why did my autoplay stop?
If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
You've got 97k on normal attacks with your Noelle. Ye gods. That is horrifying.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Shenhe, what?
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
It's your safety you have to be careful of?
My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Okay, but how? Shenhe lifts up the Plostrite and leaves.
Able to carry that huge rock all by herself. Huh. Adepti super strength much?
Uh-huh.
Let's go meet her at the building site.
I question everything about this. I question everything about this. Like, absolutely everything about this, I question. What the hell? What? You have Zhongli with Albedo on your team most of the time, so yeah, Geo Supremacy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's a YouTuber who makes joke videos, but the Geo team he made was crazy. Nice. Outside of getting a critical rate circlet, the only way your Noel gets better is with Goru and Yunjin. Fair enough. Shenhe how? Seriously? Get yourself a girl who can lift. Yes, but like, what? Like, we've heard of Noelle's crazy strength due to her training or whatever, but like, that's a whole different level. Her rock now. She's strong AF. Okay, like, but there's strong AF, and then there's clearly supernatural nonsense. And that is absolutely what's happening. The latter, for sure. Excuse me, but why is this person a playable character? Good question. If they can lift a 1-ton rock, they should massively overpower any other character, yeah. Also, that rock was way too big to only be a ton. I'm just going to put that out there as well. Where am I going? This way. We're going to grab these glaze lilies really quick. Seeds exceed the current amount. Oh, well. I mean, I guess we're just going to have to make a quick pit stop to the Serenity Pot, won't we? And as a matter of fact, we'll go here and get our seeds. Hoping Goru gets a rerun on the next banner. That would be nice. That would be nice. I would like to get him. That absolutely would be awesome. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And awesome. Alright, plant more Volberries, and more sweet flowers, and more sweet flowers, and more something. Silk flowers, yes. And more horsetail and seagrass, I guess. And more snapdragon seeds, why not? Cool. And we'll just jump on over here. She's on steroids, I guess. Yeah, adeptal magic steroids.
This realm is
getting pumped full of all sorts of nonsense, juicing up. We have to unlock these at some point. See which one Jane decides to pick next time we do a teapot stream. Let's see, what else can I get building here that we don't have yet? God, have I already built most of this stuff? Oh, not that. And apparently only that. Jeez. Alright, let's see if I can get some other recipes that I can utilize here. You can see I maxed out my trust rank finally, so that's good. Realm Depot. Rocks are heavier than you might think. Well, yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm saying that a rock that size would absolutely be heavier than a ton. Like, by far. There we go. Plenty of things that we're going to be able to make now. I'm sure someone's going to get triggered by me just willy-nilly buying this stuff, but I want to make sure that I have plenty of things that Jane can play with when we do teapot shenanigans. Let's see here. There we go. Oh yeah, I have the materials for that. Easy. Nazmin Workshop. Nazmin Home Routine Dimensions. Woohoo, how fancy. That was what, a workshop multi-purpose. Cool. A Nazmin Home Clanking Metal. That's awesome. And a Nazmin Workshop Sweetness Salt. Creation queue full. Oh, that's right. I forgot I created this floor. Nice. Oh yeah, check the docks in Gunyan Stone Forest. Yes, we'll do that next. Thank you for the reminder. I knew there was something I was forgetting. that, and to the docks. To the docks, to the docks, to the docks right now. Wouldn't mind cons for your Goru just so you can heal and buff your Noel even more. Nice, that would be good. Recently visited the AMNH. They have a new exhibit on gems and minerals, and they have some pretty cool data on rocks there. What is the AMNH, if I might ask? It might be something I already know, and I'm just forgetting the acronym for, but still need to unlock the other layouts, yeah. If you did slam the heads of those dudes from earlier, there'd just be nothing left of them. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. Alright, what's down here? Down on the docks, eh? Where on the docks should I be looking here? I know there's a guard there with a quest. I'll have to pick that up at some point. I like looking for Beidou or something. Not buying the gift set layouts. Those actually offer primo gems and other things. I mean, yeah, but for right now, like, I'm just getting all the other stuff so that Jane can build as she wants, and then for the specific characters that need specific gift sets, she can get those and make them for the characters that she wants to have in the teapot. American Museum of Natural History. Ah, yes, there we go. Got it. Yeah, no, I definitely heard of it. I just was not putting the acronym together, so thank you. AMNH Animal Mossing New Horizons. Speaking of which, that's another stream I would love to do. Like, oh, man. So much stuff. I actually was strongly considering doing some Legends Arceus streams, because that game is so goddamn fun to play, and I would love to hang out with you guys and get your thoughts on it and show it off, because it's... Oh my god, it's so much more fun than I ever would have expected it to be. But I'm glad that I heard all the positive news about it compared to like Sword and Shield and stuff, which had much more mixed reception. And decided to pick it up because, god, it's fun. It's the most fun I've had with a Pokemon game in a long time. Might be on the other side of town docks area, so like over where I'm going now. Animal Crossing has so many things in it now. Yeah, I know, and like I never got even close to exploring everything that it had to offer on release either. So I got too caught up in, you know, channel stuff and things like that. Missing person poster. Looking for a missing young male. Has blonde hair, wears exotic clothes. Any information and assistance is greatly welcomed. If you have any information, please approach your nearest Millilith soldier or report the matter directly to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. What is that referring to? I don't remember ever seeing that before, or if I did, it was a long time ago. Do we know what that's about? Have we seen a payoff for that yet? Yeah, Animal Crossing stream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I 100% will do that. Because I do think it'll be the best way for me to get back into the game as well. Because just playing it by myself, I get too easily distracted and, like, switch to doing other things. But I do legitimately enjoy it when I'm spending time with it. Looks like it switches up the normal Pokemon formula. Yes! Yes, absolutely. It really, really does, and in the best way possible. Noita is fun. I know, Ninad, I know. I actually just picked it up. So I do have it now. So that will be coming somewhere in the nearish future. I just need to find the time to schedule the stream. But that it is officially happening. I have the game. I will be playing it, I promise. Because it does look cool. Ram, you got it too? You really enjoy it? Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Already watched a stream of Arceus personally. I'm not that impressed. That's fair. I mean, I know of everyone here, you're probably the most critical of anything Pokemon related, Ben, so I'm not too surprised. But it's... I was never that impressed by it looking at it, so I was surprised when I heard people praising it on release. Is there like something up here? There's totally a treasure chest hidden up here. No, there's not. Interesting. But then when I heard so many people saying that it was actually really good, I was like, okay. I figured, why not? It's my birthday. I'll check it out. And man, I've been pleasantly surprised. More fun to play than it is to watch. Yes! Yeah, exactly. 100%. Oh, it's for Lumine's brother. Yes, of course. That makes perfect sense. Thank you, Cake. Well, may as well get my allotment of blacksmith stuff done. And as a matter of fact, it's probably a new week since I last played, huh? Yeah, so I can do all of my forging stuff. Cool. We'll just get that done while we're here. No, not selling. I need mining. Or forging, even. No, it's been a while, but you had them put up at the end of Chapter 1. Yeah, that makes sense. Would love to show you your Animal Crossing island. Yes, I'd love to see it. I remember when the game first came out, how much effort you put into it, and like posting about everything you were doing and whatnot. And it just blew me away, the level of detail that both is possible and that you were going to. So I'd love to be able to see it. Be super cool. It's definitely something that I will do sometime in the near-ish future. Please don't play Noita by yourself. Please stream it blind. Oh, don't you worry. I'm not going to be playing it by myself. Not going to be playing it by myself. I've had a number of people who've requested that I stream it, and I will absolutely be doing that. With, of course, the stipulation that I don't want any spoilers for it or anything. I'm going to figure out how it works by myself.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
I was just trying to see my expeditions and change them over. What's happening? It's not that hidden. You can just find it walking around behind the blacksmith, you think? Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Glad you're enjoying the gameplay, at least. I think the battles being faster is a good thing. Yeah, for sure. The fact that you don't have to, like, load into and out of fights and you can just go is so sick. It makes everything feel so dynamic. Something that's cool, too, that I just discovered today. I mean, I've only been playing it today and, like, yesterday. But, you can actually, like, catch multiple Pokemon simultaneously. So if there's a cluster of Pokemon, you can just start, like, if you're accurate, whipping Pokeballs at them, and you'll just be able to catch them all in quick succession. Or some of them might break out, but it's so cool.
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
Liyue Harbor, where we currently are, but I don't recognize that because I'm an android.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome, we're good at that.
Except for Lumine's brother, who we haven't been able to find.
I have no reason to doubt your abilities.
Figure out how it works is a very tall order when it comes to Noita. Sure,
Details can be worked out
but that's what makes it fun.
If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
Okay. Historia Antiqua Chapter 2, No Mere Stone. Oh, it's the second part of Zhongli's story quest, right? No, Diluc? You good, bud?
Unfung's Ironmongers, here to serve.
Well, I'm looking around behind the blacksmith, and I'm not seeing anything. So, unless I'm just the blindest human being around... Watch this quest conflict with the Archon quest somehow. Dude, at this point, I would not be surprised. Like down here? By the lion statues, you think? Well. We're by the lion statues. Do not continue this or else you might lock up the new event until it finishes. Yeah, we definitely won't be doing that then. I mean, if it is the next step of the Zhongli story quest, then I mean, that's going to be a stream all unto itself, and I'm going to want Jane to be here for it, so. Sorry, one of the secretaries is involved in this quest again. Get fucked, Lamau. Yeah, pretty much. It's after this next step in the quest? Okay. What about Guyan Stone Forest? Should I go there or should I wait? I also don't remember where that is. At all. Where is that? I don't remember. I'm assuming I can probably just wait. We're gonna just wait. I will, however, collect my forged stuff. You wait on the forest as well, Roger. Thank you, good sir. I will be on my way now. I don't remember. Can I cook in here? I can. Let's just mass produce some stuff really quick, shall we? I need more ham to make more Adeptus' Temptations, so let's just get that going. And in the meantime, bird egg sushi. There we go. That seems good. Let's just make a healthy amount of this. Oh, Forest is the Spear Islands, right. I was thinking of the place where there's all the stone pillars that you had to collect, like, the essence orbs to put into, and it opened, like, a big area. So, my bad. Level 35 in the battle pass. 15 more levels and I can get the pass and get all the extra rewards. Oh, and we can buy some ore and stuff while we're over here. East, the archipelago with the geohypostasis. Yep, roger, got it. There's tons of Easter eggs during and after the Lantern Rite event as well. Cool, yeah, I'm excited to get to that. Is this the only quest that we have to do to unlock that? Or is there other stuff as well? Because if there's other stuff as well, I'll just wind up doing it off stream to make sure it all gets done. Been feeding your team Tianshu meat for the critical rate and physical damage buff. Nice. Nice. When in doubt, I just spam the Adeptus Temptations, but, you know. What do you use Electro Crystal for? Like, what is it actually for? I've never been able to figure that out. Hey, Mora, very nice. Okay. Now back to the plot. Time to return to the worksite and meet up with her. Nice. Let's do it. Just outside of town, eh? I mean, hey, while we're over here, we might as well fight Child again as well. Potions! Ah, nice. I think this is all you need for the Lantern quest. That one's even longer than this one. Damn! Fair enough.
Send one, send them all.
Potions, yeah. Weapons, okay.
This opportunity
Thinking
is
the other
hard to
purple ore.
come by. Well,
That's the Anosman one, right? Physical damage. Ah, what the hell? We're gonna make a bunch of Adeptus' Temptations. Why not? And shield strength. Let's go.
amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Shut up, child. I'm gonna beat the ever-loving crap out of you. I don't want to hear it.
Passable effort.
As a dutiful maid would.
Where'd you? There you are.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad.
You doing your thing? Okay.
You've got it.
I have to turn off the Bluetooth on my phone. There we go. Ah! Ooh, dodged it just in time. Look at that.
I will have order.
There's this weird quirk to our Bluetooth speaker where it doesn't matter where in the apartment her phone is. Jane's phone will just always get, like, prevented from connecting to the Bluetooth speaker because mine connects to it. No matter how far away from me the speaker is. So whenever she's going to try and use it, I need to turn off the Bluetooth on my phone or she just can't. It's the weirdest damn thing. Wow! Through the shield? Are you serious? Alright. Alright, child. I see you. I see you. Being distracted while fighting a boss is not exactly the best for your performance, but we got there. Bow characters are great to bully child. True. Fair. But none of my bow characters are leveled enough to fight child at this level, so... And who needs bow characters when you can just get up in his face with Luke and mess him up? Oh, really? Got me on the backswing with that? You son of a bitch. Oh, really? I dodged into it. Fair enough.
Solidify.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice chunk of damage. Done. Nice. There it is. Ah, Northlander polearm belay. Nice. Beautiful. Plus 3 of his upgrade materials. Nice. I have to go to Dragonspine and farm a bunch of the bones so that I can upgrade Rosaria's spear. Because I have a few polearm belays now. Alright, well now the team is looking much worse for wear. You have to run to the side of the arena to dodge that overhead from child. Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel like I'm usually able to tank it, but I guess that time was different. If I plan on doing Enkanomiya, that's its own stream, it's pretty huge. Oh, I mean, for sure, I'll definitely do it. It's not like a limited time event, is it?
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
I don't know why. I just not once ever expected to hear a character go, oh my god. In a Genshin game. I don't know why. Like, dear lord. That's hysterical. Enkanomiya is permanent? Nice. Am I pay to win because I've just seen your channel right win? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Depends on what you mean by pay to win, I suppose. I put money into the game, but like I'm by no means a whale. Put it that way.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
I like that everyone assumes that just like, well, she has to be an Adeptus that, you know, because she can lift this rock. And I'm like, looking at Yanfei and Ganyu and like, I don't think that they could lift the rock. Like, I don't think that's just a thing that you can do, but just because you're an Adepti.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Rude, Paimon, but accurate.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Ganyu's half Adepti, so lift half rock. Okay. I can't imagine Mooncarver, or whatever her name is, the Heron, lifting that rock. Put it that way. Or Zhao, because he's full adepti, right?
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of plostrite we have received so far.
Star's still waiting for Mona to come home. Yeah.
We will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there.
Really? More housing for the traveler. That's what we like to hear.
Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it?
I was just about to say, very, subdued reaction from Shenhe there.
Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
Oh,
I've
we
had
know.
similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Zhao could carry that rock? I don't believe you, sir. Granted, I've never actually seen any of his capabilities in the story, but I don't believe you, sir. Zhongli could break that rock or throw it around with his powers, but I don't see Zhongli just being able to straight up lift it either. One does not need to lift rocks when one has science. Love how they actually turned this into a construction zone for this quest. Very great detail. Yes, that is nice.
Yeah, because that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
I am not... an adepti? An adeptus? I don't know.
Shenhe?
Shenhe translates to nonplussed. Please tell me that's true. Please tell me that's true. Zhao the Demon Conqueror. Okay, yeah, but you can kill demons without lifting multi-ton rocks. He's got a sharp stick and wind powers. That's all you need to kill demons.
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
Is that true? Shenhe does translate to nonplussed. That's pretty sick, actually. Huh. I like that. Ah, Source, you made it up, you bastard. You son of a bitch.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own.
Paimon, have you not seen that she is more than capable of handling herself? Come on. Demons are pushovers, really. Hell yeah.
When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Demon strong. Rock needs strength to lift. Any questions? I mean, when you put it like that, jeez.
Okay. If you insist.
Google says Shenhe means audit. I don't know that that would make much sense, but I mean, fair enough. And Hu Tao translates to walnut. Okay. Also doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
I also don't know how much I translate, or how much I trust Google Translate in this particular scenario. Hard to say. Alright, well, bring Shenhe to a nearby makeshift hotel to take a break. We're bringing Shenhe to a makeshift hotel. Sounds shady.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left.
Because Hu Tao is a nut? You know? I would actually be willing to believe that.
Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack, or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
I like that she's just like 100% on board with helping us out with stuff now, just because we helped her deal with some dudes in a non-violent manner. Like, she's just like, yeah, whatever. Just let me know if you need anything. Gotcha. What are you implying, Tom? What do you think I'm implying? Fine. You guys aren't the only ones who get to make off-color jokes from time to time, damn it. I've got to at least get mine in every once in a while. How come this guy didn't charge? I'm imagining that we were given rights to the rooms specifically because we brought the giant hunk of floating rock whose name I can't recall at the moment. You know, finder's privileges or something.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here?
I'm here to tell you about my daughter. I hope you have only been treating her kindly, not been making her lift multiple-ton rocks, and certainly not been having any uncouth thoughts about her. Well, I mean, I can promise that I'm not Cloud Retainer, but I can't really speak for my chat in that regard, so I mean, you'll have to take it up with them personally. I don't have a handle on them. No one really could.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
Indeed.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Cake. Please. Oh, really, Tom? Nothing at all. I mean, do I really need to defend myself when the proof is in the pudding right there? Cake's comment is literally right above yours. Cloud Retainer. Allow one to tell you how fat and utterly bounceable one's daughter was at a young age. I swear, I hope we get, like, embarrassing baby stories about Shenhe to accompany embarrassing baby stories about Ganyu. That'd be amazing. Like, obviously, like, at this point, it's really not that much of a surprise. It seems fairly clear that Shenhe's not actually an Adepti. But, like, she still must have been raised by Cloud Retainer or something, right? Like, that's the vibe I'm getting here. So I would hope that we would have an accompanying story. Black, I am having so many very thoughts about Shenhe. See, exactly. My point has been proven. I apologize for nothing, Cloud Retainer.
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Yeah, there it is. Figured.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
I thought so.
What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
What?
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Yes?
To start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed.
So... Was she already an adult when you met her, Cloud Retainer?
One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene.
A god's remains, huh?
Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
Aha! 6 years old, okay. Interesting. And she was fighting the reincarnated remains of a god. What the heck? This is metal as fuck. This is really sick. I have only pure thoughts about Eula. Just don't look at Tom's stream of her story quest. You had a problem that night. A little girl gets into a knife fight with a god and wins. This is some Attack on Titan shit. I love it.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are
days?
Both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her.
What do you mean, days? Okay, so she's quote-unquote human, but she's obviously not normal. Like, did she already have her vision at this point? Is this what gave her her vision? Was she this powerful because of her vision, or because she just... some, like... berserk freak of nature? Like, what is happening here?
That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born.
Oh, I see. She's just a lunatic. Understood.
One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally...
Ben, you want to take care of this? Thank you.
She then passed out without uttering a single word.
What the... Only after she was satisfied with one had no intention to cause her harm. Or was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm. She then passed out without uttering a single word. What the hell?
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
No apologies necessary. We went from someone having a conversation to someone botting out, so...
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Yeah, Paimon's asking the right questions here. What? There's... Okay, even, like, bloodlust and homicidal intent does not explain, like, that. Like, just what is going on there.
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
There's definitely more to this story.
Indeed. It is one to whom she refers. Shen-He has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
She's just a mutant. Okay,
However,
fair enough.
Her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day.
Is she actually, like, the reincarnated form of a demon or something?
Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses.
Jesus Christ.
That her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
What? Well, now, okay. Now I understand why you guys were saying that she's, like, got... How did you guys phrase it when we did her trial? Like, major homicidal energy or something like that? Like, but this is, like, way beyond just, like, being aggro. This is something is seriously wrong. What in the world? I don't understand. What are you guys saying? Spammers, what was that about? Yeah, weird. Yeah. That shit happens, you know? Oh, Cake. That makes sense. I didn't realize that your profile picture was Mona. Okay. Gotcha. Now it makes more sense. That's why I was so confused. I was like, I'm not even using, like, Mona at all. So, what? Shenhe's Cake, but for murder instead of horny. Ha!
The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
Huh. Very interesting. Profile pic is Mona with her looking at Amber's constellation. Ah! See, I can never tell because it's so small, but like looking at it super close, I can see Mona. That makes sense. Oh, is she out and about?
It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shen-He's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
That was Shenhe's silhouette, right? So was she listening?
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion from the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
Huh. Yeah. Cloud Retainer's just being all tsundere about, I don't care about her. I just wanted to make sure that I was fulfilling my duties to Liyue Harbor and ensuring that no danger could befall it at any given time. Like how the anime limiters are part of her personality.
Ningguang once
Yeah.
made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
Interesting.
If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Very well. I will do this thing, Cloud Retainer. Thank you.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti.
And is freakishly strong.
Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Tom, that was clearly Klee's silhouette. Come on. God, it would be hysterical if Klee just rolled up here. Just complete non sequitur. She's here now. Deal with it, Scrublords. Oh my god. How do I wait? Come on. There we go. So we have to wait until the next day. So, like, here. Sort of want Klee to complete the Lollipop Guild. It would be pretty good. I would not mind having Klee. Bombs start blowing up Liyue in the distance. Alright, that should be a sufficient amount of time.
Hey, so, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it?
Oh? How did you know?
I was listening. Obviously.
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight of my master.
She's just like immediately in love and protecting, or like protective of us. We've known her for like a day. Oh, I love anime.
On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
Yes.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Jane has returned from her shower.
You're still here? You're all still here? In my house?
We are still here. People were being horny over Shenhe. We had someone go absolutely apeshit in chat. We think because Cake has a Mona profile picture, and they were very, very, very unhappy about it. It was a good time.
What? Repeat that last part?
Someone was going apeshit in chat, yelling about stop using Mona, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. And the only reason we could think of is because Cake has a Mona profile picture.
Oh, okay.
It was interesting. It was very interesting. It was our first ever example of a human spam bot.
Ah, interesting.
They were not okay. This is what happens when you spend your whole life with a bird. Sex appeal. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a response to Star. Gotcha. Just vibing, waiting for time to pass, staring into the middle distance. What if Genshin Impact had the smoking animation to pass time like Metal Gear Solid 5? That'd be funny. Creating new and exciting tan lines. That's the use of the hip windows. Oh my god. That's amazing.
That braid, though.
It's wild, yeah.
It's amazing.
Hi, Jane. This is our house now. This is fine.
Oh, no. Pay rent, fine.
Jane, we're not leaving your house even after the stream. Eyes.
Same to you, Ben. Pay us some rent.
Black says hi, Jane.
Hi, Black.
So we just found out that Shenhe is not only not an Adeptus, but like just naturally able to lift and carry around like multiple ton building size rocks. And once fought the reanimated undead remains of a god to a standstill with nothing but a knife when she was 6 years old.
Okay.
And then threatened Cloud Retainer with said knife until she was convinced Cloud Retainer wasn't going to hurt her and then passed out.
Ah.
Cloud
I feel
Retainer
threatened by this character.
Yeah. Cloud Retainer later found out that she'd been fighting the reanimated remains of the god for multiple days before she showed up. And all the Adepti were terrified to find that she's just filled with bloodlust and homicidal rage that has only gotten more powerful as she's gotten older.
Nice.
And the one Adepti, like, read her fortune and saw that she was just, like, filled with the potential of calamity and despair or something, and, like, her fate was intertwined with the destruction of the world and, like, all this crazy shit, and that's what that's why the whole red rope thing, like, exists to bind her.
That's really cool.
And why she's so, like, emotionless, because it suppresses her emotions, too, apparently.
Oh, my.
So, but she still likes us. We've only known her for, like, a day, and she's like, if you need anything, let me know. You didn't come inside after I'd gone to bed, so I was worried something had happened to you, so I came to find you. I don't need any rewards for bringing this here. I just brought it here for my friends, which is us. So yeah, kind of, but like without any of the dere because there's no emotion attached to it at all. Star says, "Don't worry, I have my own house at the moment."
Hope it stays that way.
Tom found out Shenhe got into a knife fight with a god. Yep. Cake says we've found out for plot reasons that bondage is the most important lore here.
Also, hi Star, hi Cake.
She has the curse of calamity on her. So she appeals to the "ma'am, I need you to crush me" demographic. It's not even like that was a demographic that needed to be appealed to. Like, we have multiple other characters that already could fulfill that requirement. Like, Rosaria and Beidou are right there. Rosaria makes chickens that are, like, bound up in thorns and is pleased when you like it. Like, come on. Like, they just needed to go even further beyond with Shenhe and her story.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do. I must say I like the title, Friend, very much indeed.
Also, her meal, which she dislikes, but she only was eating things that she disliked so that she didn't get too attached to Liyue and decide to stay, consisted of 1.5 pounds of medicinal herbs and flowers. And she just ate that.
Is she a rabbit?
Just like raw. Well, that's the thing. Paimon was like, how did that taste? She goes, unpleasant. There's a hint of sweetness at first, but in such large quantities, the only thing that's left is bitterness. And Paimon and Lumine are like, what the fuck?
Interesting.
Genshin knows who their audience is. I mean, yeah, fair. Your recounting of Shenhe's story made it sound even more anime than it already was. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list.
She ate Ganyu's favorite meal and shit talked it. Yeah, because unlike Ganyu, who actually is part goat, Shenhe's supposedly 100% human, although I still dispute that fact. She's more like the Kudere archetype, the cold/blunt emotionless character. Think Rei. Fair. But shows way more emotion than Rei ever did, except for, like... Well,
Well, I guess I was thinking about it more from, like, she's a homicidal maniac, but likes us. So that's more like a...
More yandere. Yeah. But, like, doesn't get violent at the thought of us not spending time with her. So all of the... Dere, none of the Yan? I guess? All the Yan, none of the Dere? I don't know, man. I don't know. We've lost the plot on this one.
But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
Yandere will be next banner. Is Yai Yandere? I mean, I guess based just on the name, I could start to see it, but just from a irony standpoint. But
Miko?
Yeah, apparently is
Yandere?
Supposedly.
What?
Well,
she's pink. Well, she has pink hair.
Sunku Yandere.
That.
Yes. It's like a turducken, except types of dairy.
Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it. They're so good.
All right, Paimon, easy.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Nice. Yai's more Dami Mommy than Yandere. Oh my god. You people. Is this how otakus analyze characters? You splice together halves with the names of other character archetypes? It's more just take a vague descriptor of a character archetype and slap dere on the end. And you have a close enough descriptor. Where am I even going? Oh, over there. Oh shit, look at that being all built now. Nice. So remember that giant, the Jade Chamber of Ningguang's that we slammed down into a water god? She's rebuilding it.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. That's how it seems most popular anime gets written these days. Yeah. Fair enough. This quest has money put into it, I swear. Oh, for sure. I mean, every quest does nowadays. Like, you can see now that the stuff that they're developing is, like, post them starting to make boatloads upon boatloads of money. So they're, like, actually able to really ramp up what would otherwise be basic quests. Oh, we have to go lower, right? Oh, hey! Beidou and Yunjin are here.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beidou! And hey, person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Love Beidou constantly getting screen time. Hell yeah, brother. It looks less like a chamber and more like a floating island. Pretty much. The name Jade Chamber has always kind of been misleading, but, you know. I honestly would not be surprised if it was part of Ningguang's plan to name it something that absolutely is not representative of what it actually is, just to mess with people. Should we be worried for Beidou's continued existence if she keeps getting screen time? You know, fair question, but I mean, if anything, it's just because of her, shall we say, relations with Ningguang that probably keeps her around. It's like all but confirmed that Beidou and Ningguang are in a relationship.
Oh.
I think. Like, all but confirmed because I'm pretty sure it's not legal or at least extremely frowned upon for Mihoyo to confirm anything as such, but,
oh, yeah.
You know. She has a boat and is therefore a plot device. She'll stay around as long as necessary. Truth!
Beidou, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yoon, or Yoonjin.
Oh, Yoon.
Probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Which is why you've only heard of her just now.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Beto suddenly intimidated because there's a woman here who is, I think, taller than her and bustier than her and canonically stronger than her, and she doesn't know how to handle any of these things.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yoon is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
Well, there you go. You weren't kidding. She has a boat and is as such a plot device, so there you go.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed.
I'm glad that you feel that way, because I am literally incapable of most emotions, and as such wouldn't be able to tell.
To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plaustrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
You actually have seen Yunjin before if you finished the Moon Chase Festival event. Which one was that? I don't remember what that one was. Is she bustier? Only to compare directly. Easy. You guys are the ones that told me that, actually. People were talking about how, like...
Look at that side shot.
Well, yeah. You guys are the one who were talking about how she's, like, the bustiest character they've made thus far, or something like that. I swear to God. Because Lord knows, if it was going to come up anywhere, it would be in my chat with you guys while we're playing Genshin. This is why I need a bonk emoji. I will have to make one. I will absolutely have to make one. It'll be good. Love Yunjin's design and her being a super colorful Geo character. Yeah, that is nice. One where Gooba was God. Oh, right. Where did she show up there? Wait, was she one of the judges? Maybe she was one of the judges. I don't think you were playing with us that night when we did the Moon Chase event. So, yeah, where we found out that Gooba was actually, like, formerly a god and, like, one of Zhongli's friends or something. Zhongling's little bear. Ben's laughing at you.
About me? Why?
Well, or because of you. I think because of the look at her side shot thing.
Oh, yeah. Side boob.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
Oh, she was in the 2D cutscene. Okay, gotcha.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
I feel like that counts as like some form of collusion and as such will cause you to be disqualified, but I don't know the rules Ningguang's operating by.
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon. The plaustrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores.
I love that you can tell the balance of male to female characters just by this cutscene.
Well, I was actually having the same thought, of course, because we were the same person.
Yep. Like, oh my god. It's like, for example, Ito, right? Our Oni friend. I've literally not seen once because I haven't done his story quest. He has not shown up literally at all. Meanwhile, Beidou's been all over the goddamn place. Shenhe probably will be as well. All like, oh my god, it's so funny.
From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su Ling if he's heard of him. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory.
Ito's story quest is pretty neat. I'm sure it is. All the story quests have been awesome. It's just a matter of doing them.
I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Oh yeah, that was the award for this competition. Because, you know, rather than like pay to just build it herself, Ningguang's like, I'm going to hold a competition where you all can find the rarest materials to bring to me. And whoever is able to do so successfully will get to ask me one question that I will answer 100% truthfully. Yeah, I fed her. Of course. You can... Jade, come on now. You can trust me to feed the cat. You're pleased with the current balance? And we all know why, Cake. You know, had a great quest and fun personality, too. I believe it. Yeah, he seems really cool. Beidou definitely has a lot of screen time compared to someone like Jinyan. Yeah, I mean, she had literally never showed up until recently, right?
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it. The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Divine Damsel of Devastation, huh? Why does that sound like something that's very important? Woman values her own time and knowledge. Girl boss, TBH. Fair. Also, who's going to be able to tell her no? Like, literally at all. Nobody. That's who. Jinyan still has yet to have screen time outside of limited events. Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, prior to those limited events, she literally hadn't even shown up. Like, wasn't her first time actually showing up in the dungeon event with the little paper samurai guy? I think so. What's up, love? Just hanging out?
Yeah, just hanging out.
I just realized I've had my headset on backwards for God knows how long. I thought something felt weird. Probably after I got it back from you, I put it on backwards.
I think I put it on you. So.
Oh, maybe that's what it was? I don't remember. Beidou could tell her no. Okay. Fair. Fair. Also, this is the point at which I have to ask, how much longer does this quest go on, chat? Because we are at 3 hours. That's around how long I was planning on going. So if it's going to be a while yet, I could always pick this up tomorrow for part 2. But you guys tell me, obviously, you know, and I don't. Because this seems like it could be a decent place to call a break in the festivities. Jinyan shows up in Moonchase. Was that before or after the dungeon quest? I don't remember.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Beidou be simpin'. We stand backwards, headset Tom. The Easter egg right there. Oh, there's a Chi-Chi. Hello, Chi-Chi.
Oh, it's you.
Chi-Chi, what are you doing here? Oh, sorry.
Dangerous.
Chi-Chi, what are you doing here?
Chi-Chi is helping with the evacuation.
Is she in such powerful slowpoke mode that she's only just caught up with the impending water god attack? Is that what's happening right now? Oh my god.
Yes.
Evacuation.
Ningguang said there's something bad in the sea.
Oh my god. Oh no, I love her so much.
So, she sent Chi-Chi to evacuate everyone. But no one will listen to Chi-Chi.
Oh no!
So instead, Chi-Chi is guarding this place.
Chi-Chi is a zombie, fine. That's why she sounds like a stoner, because she's like, I have no life, and I don't know what's happening. Remember that Ningguang was borrowing Chi-Chi? Oh. Right. But why? Or is Chi-Chi just now remembering this? And she just told Baiju that, oh, Ningguang needs my help. And just went. Amazing. I love her. Oh my god, she's doing amazing.
If danger comes, Chi-Chi will protect everyone. Don't go near the sea. It's too dangerous.
God damn it. I love her so much. This precious zombie child. Alright, let's go over to Gunyan Stone Forest. Where do I need to go here, guys? I know it's a big area. Part 2 is definitely needed, says Ram. Cake says about halfway. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll definitely... We'll call it here in a minute.
Called Chi-Chi is right.
Oh.
A great wrath brews in the sea. I don't know where this wrath comes from, so let's keep our distance for the time being.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Shenhe confirming that there is something else to be scared of in the sea. That's interesting.
In the ocean?
Yeah, apparently.
Something like in the water?
I guess? I'm not... It's not super clear what they mean by that, but like... I mean, we already dealt with the water god, so unless that's coming back for round 2, in which case we're literally just repeating the events from the end of the Liyue storyline, and which would seem kind of silly. Chi-Chi borrows herbs from where she works. Big quotes. Yes. It's where I have the star marker. Oh, okay. I'll head over there. Chi-Chi doesn't even know where Chi-Chi is. Wait, what? Apparently. Oh, that's right. I forgot there's ore all over this island. We'll grab that too. That's just how the ocean is, even IRL. Pretty much. Oh, yeah, there's Kaching. Okay, cool. And some random dude and some other stuff. What the hell? Alright, well, let's gather all this up and then we'll talk to her. And then we will probably call it for tonight. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, they're like... What the hell? They've got all, like, ballista pointing out into the water? What the fuck is coming out of the ocean? Angry water god is back. Angrier. If only I had a certain fish to run across the water faster. Okay, listen. I can't be pulling 5-star characters for their travel utility, alright? Have a hard time, or hard enough time? Well, actually. Yeah, Kokomi. I was gonna say a heinously incorrect statement that would have pissed off everybody, so I just won't. I was going to say I have a hard enough time getting characters that I want, and then I was like, no, that's just factually incorrect. I'm actually just spitting lies.
Yeah, you just made that shit up.
I straight up did. I just wasn't thinking about what I was saying. Yeah, what if that is the whole plot? Like, Beto's just like, or not Beto, Ningguang's just like, well, the water god is coming back. We killed it last time by dropping the Jade Chamber on it. So we just rebuild the Jade Chamber and drop it on it again. What's up, Kaching?
Ah, traveler. Paimon. I wasn't expecting to run into you out here at Guyun. What brings you here? You'll have to make it quick, I'm afraid. I really can't afford to chat for too long.
What are you doing out here?
As you can see, we're working on a construction project.
Uh-huh. Why?
Personally, I consider this project to be of greater importance than the Jade Chamber rebuild. That's why I'm here to supervise.
Black goes, oh really? You can't just be pulling 5 stars, because why the fuck not? Whoops. Ningguang also got a bunch of wound dressing. True. What does she know that's happening?
I just hope we can complete it on schedule.
Interesting. Very cool. Okay. Huh. Curiouser and curiouser, I dare say. Very interesting. Okay, well, before we get into what is clearly going to develop into something truly wild, I think this is where we're going to call this one. If I'm doing part 2 tomorrow, the question is, Jane, should I do a daytime stream? Would you like to be, or will you be around? And would you like to be around for another evening stream tomorrow? What would you like to do?
If you start it at like 7:30, I might be able to be around.
We could probably do that, yeah. Start it a little bit later. I mean, everyone was kind of thrown off. They weren't expecting a 6 p.m. start time today. So, yeah, we could do like 7:30 tomorrow, if you wanted to do that.
Tomorrow, Wednesday?
Yeah.
You should really bring the Knights of
Yeah, we can
Favonius
do that.
with you next time.
Yeah.
So,
I keep hearing buzz, but I don't know where my phone is.
is it my phone
Might be your
that you're
phone.
hearing? Chad, have you been hearing my phone buzz? I mean, the last text I got was 28 minutes ago, so
No. Must be on my computer.
probably.
Anyway.
But, yeah, I mean, not 7:30 a.m., Ben. 7:30 p.m. evening stream. Oh, my God. You guys are all forgetting one very important thing. Tom has a Jane for pulls. This is true. This is true. Don't quite have enough to do a frivolous pull on the standard wish this time around, but... Nope, use real time. Like... Oh, you mean, yeah, like military time, you mean. I mean, I could do that, but I live in America, and in America we say AM and PM, thank you very much. I know you also live in America, Cake, but still. So, yeah, so if that works for you, we'll say 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night.
Okay, 7:30 works.
Cool. And we will try and hustle through these things. Will that be enough time, do you think, guys? Like, I mean... Jane's going to need to call it quits around 9:30 as per usual. Do you think we could finish things up then if we moved at a good clip, or will that be a Jane falls asleep and we finish the quest without her type of deal? Also, Tom, I definitely didn't get distracted from designing that graphic around halfway through this stream. Nope. Hey, listen, that's fine. That is A-okay. You take your time, my friend. You're doing me a service, and I can't ask you to rush yourself. If I had enough for another standard pull, I'm betting a Mona to piss someone off. You picked up a few things living abroad. Yeah, that's fair. We use freedom hours here. See, Caffeine knows what's up, as always. If you moved at a good clip, Jane falls asleep, Star says. But Ben says if we move at a good clip, okay. Depends on if you stop the beat on child partway through. Okay, fair enough. That was just happenstance because we were standing right there. It won't happen again.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
I just teleported to his boss arena to get to the next quest objective, and I was like, well, I haven't beat his ass for my weekly reward. Yeah, seriously, so I just went and beat his ass for my weekly reward. Nice. Yeah, but yeah, if you go non-stop, you'll do fine, says Ram. Okay, cool. Personally, you just find 24-hour time simpler. Fair enough. I mean, as with most things, yes, however. DeLuke doing his best, Captain Morgan. Oh, you know. Oh, you know. Oh, except now he moved it, Rip. Alright. Well, I think, guys, we are then going to call this here. Thanks for coming around. Shamiya, thanks for joining us as a member. Cap.
Where did I...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Every time. Every time. Well, while we're down here, there's some crystals we can mine. Hi. I'm so incensed. God damn it. Oh, shut up, chat. All of you, shut up. God damn it. I was hoping that would happen so much. Yeah, I bet you were, you son of a bitch. Hey, or I, just a reminder, pecking order. Add that to the lightning compilation. I know, I need to start doing more clips and compilations and shorts and stuff. It's just finding the time is so hard. There's so much stuff to root through, because I never remember when things happen, or even that things happened. Oh my god. Well, now that we're in the menu where we can find peace from the lightning of the world, Jesus. Yeah, we will we'll call this here, and we'll do another evening stream tomorrow. May or may not have a video up, since I try not to do videos when we're going to be streaming, but we'll see. Since we're doing 7:30, I might be able to squeeze one in. We'll see what I'm able to do. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Caffeine, thank you for your donations. Shimia, thank you for joining us as a member. And thanks all the rest of you who joined as members and everyone who watched the vlog and everything. It was a lot of fun. So, but yeah, that said, I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Good night, guys.